Alright, y'all, I took a couple weeks break from YouTube, but now I'm hoping to be back in full force. I had some personal things going on, and I also started my first real job, so hoping to get back into making videos after work. But I know I'm a couple days late on this, but I wanted to talk about the TikTok that Amy made about running into Anna at a funeral. So the funeral was for the sister of Travis Story. Now, if you'll remember, Travis Story is Josh's attorney, one of Josh's attorneys, I should say. And so this is his sister. So he and his sister also went to church with the Duggar family. Now, I believe it might have been like their other sister or sister in law, but Amy is also has been long term friends with a family member. I don't quite remember who it was of this lady who has passed away. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the TikTok that Amy made of about Anna.
Okay. We have news. Big news.
Okay, so as you know, Amy is called Famey for a reason. And when I first opened up my TikTok and saw this on my For You page, I was a little bit put off immediately because it just seems like she's so excited to go and tell TikTok this gossip. And obviously, like, I like gossiping about the Duggars, but it just seems so weird that you come on TikTok so excited to talk shit about your cousin's wife who you haven't seen in years, and to get like attention from it. It's like it's very just the way she does it. And call me out if I'm being dramatic, but just the way that she opens up the video in the first place is just a lot to me.
We saw Anna. I was hugging my friend's mom and I looked up and she was literally a couple inches away from me. We were at a friend's visitation that passed.
Also, it's just so weird to me that you come directly home from the funeral to make this video. Like, obviously, she's close with a close family member of the person who passed, and it just seems like a little bit tone deaf to be so excited, like, making this video about Anna, like, when your friend is literally in mourning. Like, I don't know. It's just, I can't, like, put myself in the headspace to do this. I just don't get it.
Y'all, what does she look like, Mom?
Oh my gosh. She looks so angry.
I mean, let's be real. She probably looked freaking angry because she's like, here's Amy and Deanna. I'm seeing them, and no matter what I do, Amy's gonna go run to TikTok and tell all my business. And, like, I mean, Anna's a public figure, so it's like, you kind of signed up for your business to be out there, and you're married to a very infamous man. But it's like, if my family member, bro, if my family member was out here, like, I understand, like, they disagree on stuff, but if my family member was out here going to the media about my business, I'd be freaking angry to see them too. I'd be like, what the fuck?
She looked
Furious.
so ticked at the world. And she's obviously right there in front of me, so I was like, oh, like, completely startled by the fact that she was literally, I haven't seen her face after years, you guys. And I said, Anna, and I kind of patted her back, and she said, just give me space.
That's what she said.
So I don't agree with most of Anna's life choices, but they're being so uncharitable to her here, and I kind of speculate that she didn't really say it like this. Also, they say, like, she said, just give me space, but just give the video a minute and you'll realize likely why she was being like, bro, give me some fucking space.
We gave her space. We walked away.
I gave her space. I didn't
even
make
try
it a
to
big
hug
deal.
her, did I?
Yep, nope, you didn't hug her. And I walked away. So you guys, she knows that I've been talking about her and how I've been trying to reach her, right? She obviously knows that I'm putting this out there, that Anna, like, you don't have to be alone in this. We're here for you. We're here to protect your children, all of that. But y'all, she made it.
We love Anna. We love the
yeah.
children. We want them to get help. We want them to be free in this crazy nut Bill Gothard thing.
I'm telling you. So she made it clear tonight, though, that she does not want our help.
Mm-mm.
She does not care for our help, and that she's going to do whatever Anna does.
And
So I understand that there's been speculation, mostly by Amy, that Anna might have blocked her number, so she can't really reach out with help. So that kind of like the only thing she can do is put videos on the internet. Like I guess I get that, but still, like you talking directly to media sources, talking about different things, you being on Shiny Happy People, which I'm definitely not saying that she shouldn't have been. But it's not surprising to me that Anna doesn't want your help in particular. Maybe one day Anna will want help, but I just don't think it's going to be like from Amy because of her behavior and how, she tells like the family's business to the media. I just don't think it's going to be, she's not going to call Amy up and be like, "Oh, I finally want your help." Like, no.
There's a little girl with her that was crying, just
Bawling her eyes
We don't
out.
know.
Okay, so this is what I was referring to earlier in the video when they were like, Anna asked us to give her some space. Yeah, this is probably fucking why. Because it's a funeral. Kids, especially, are often affected by funerals. Anna's kids are likely very close with this person because she went to their church. So she's like dealing with her child, and you're trying to bother her, a person that she probably doesn't already like because you be talking shit to the media. Like, it's just so obvious to me, and it just feels like it's going over their head that Anna is not just trying to be rude to you and like, give me some space. She's trying to help her child, bro. Like, come on now.
I don't know if it was Jennifer or if it was her oldest daughter. I'm not sure, but she was bawling her eyes out.
One, they say it crazy like the kids bawling their eyes out. Like, I mean, I had a close family friend die when I was about 17 years old, and I bawled my eyes out. Of course the kid is bawling their eyes out. Two, this is kind of nitpicky, but I just think it's funny that they didn't know. Like, they go on to say, like, the kid, you couldn't see the kid's face, but, like, Jennifer has, like, bright blonde hair, and then Mackenzie has brown hair. I feel like even from the back of their head, you should have been able to tell, like, out of those two people who it was, but that's just nitpicky.
And I didn't get it. She was like turning her head, so I couldn't really see who it was, but she was bawling her eyes out.
And tomorrow's the funeral, right?
Tomorrow is the funeral, so I bet the whole family will be there.
Will be there tomorrow.
But you guys, I will never stop trying to defend children and try to protect children.
Personally, I'm very black and white myself about protecting children and about being a good parent and not making those really, really bad mistakes. And I'm often angered. I try not to be by Anna, kind of staying when all this has come out. Obviously, there's a whole other component to it with the religious background that she's in. But I just don't feel like Amy like is making these videos because she cares about the kids. Like I just and maybe that's a terrible thing to say, but I just really feel like she is making these videos for attention because at the end of the day, like I don't really know what videos like these are doing to help the kids. Like I saw like people over on like the without a crystal ball kind of side of Duggar snarking things say, "Oh, the kids are going to grow up and see these videos that Amy made like somebody's fighting for them." I don't know. Like I feel like if I saw these once I was grown up, I wouldn't be like, "Oh, Amy was fighting for us." It just doesn't come off that way. It comes off really disingenuous. And if you disagree, like write in the comments. Like I'd love to hear y'all's thoughts. But for me, it just doesn't come off like, oh, she's making these videos because she cares about these kids.
And it's just so clear to me that she doesn't want help, which is so unbelievably sad. So that's the update. Literally, I was shocked. I couldn't even drive home. My mom had to drive home because I was like, I just don't even know what to say.
Just a mess.
It's a mess.
Okay, so that was the first video made this weekend, and I believe the day after, the next day, she made this other video that I'm gonna go through with you guys real quick.
Hey y'all. Okay, so I was thinking about when I saw Anna, and like I get why she didn't want to talk to me and why her trust would be broken, and why she is processing and just needs time and space, and I get it. I totally get it.
I don't know, the way she framed the video, it doesn't seem like she got it. Also, again, I don't even know if she's not talking to Amy because she doesn't want to talk to Amy, or if it was that her fucking kid was crying. Like, I really do think it's the latter. And the fact that Amy couldn't have the self awareness to consider that is just crazy to me. It really is crazy to me.
Um, Pray for my heart, you guys. Pray that Jesus will work through me in a way that can hopefully understand and have compassion for her in the situation. Because for me, if children are involved and they are hurt and they are used, it is an automatic wall up in black and white and very wrong in every way possible.
You know, I said it. I'm very black and white about children. I'm very black and white, about making sure that they're treated well and in the right way. But I just don't think that that's why she's making these videos. She might feel that way, but I don't think that's the motivation behind these videos. And I could be being uncharitable and, whatever. But I just don't get that from her. I don't.
Right? And so I can look past the hurt and the pain that it caused the person that doesn't want to take responsibility for what has happened. But Jesus loved his enemies. He loved his enemies, and he treated them with respect and dignity, and he went out of his way to show kindness to the people that hated him. So pray that in my heart of hearts, my heart can soften a little bit.
So y'all know, if you've watched some of these videos where I'm doing more commentary, I personally don't believe in Jesus, but Amy does. And I would just suggest to Amy, like, what was the point of making that video? Like, that last video, like, what did it actually do to help those kids by saying that Anna said, just give me space, whatever. Like, what did that actually do? Was that kind? Was that treating your quote unquote enemy, I guess, with kindness? What did that do to help the kids? That's what I would suggest to Amy.
And can love the people that have hurt me and have lied to me and have deceived not just myself, but all of you.
Now, here, I think Amy and Deanna have every right to feel hurt that they've been deceived, particularly by Jim Bob. I know they've said, a lot of things, weren't shared with them, things that they should have had informed consent to doing. But then again, like, if you, like, I get just being hurt and feeling deceived and wanting to call that out. But if we really go back to why she's saying she made the video, it just doesn't, like, the why you made the video and the video just didn't line up.
I'm really, really praying that I'll have like a new perspective toward the situation. I don't want, in the Bible, it literally says, try to live at peace with everyone, right? And that's, for me, it's like, how do you do that? How do you even begin that process? So just pray that God's going to work through this, and there'll be a lot of good that comes from this situation, and that some way, somehow, I can hate the sin, but still love the person. And you guys, that is so hard to do.
All right, y'all. So that's my take on the couple videos that Amy made over the weekend. In conclusion, I really just don't think that her intentions are where she says they are based on kind of the attitude, the framing of the video, everything. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you disagree, please write in the comments. Like, I would love to hear everybody's perspective on this. If you agree, write in the comments as well. And I'm going to be working on some new videos soon and having those out in this week and next. And can't wait to see you again.